it's hard to make plans and commitments and all of that, but you can make the most of right now.
And I guess that's a benefit of having CF. It forces you to be spontaneous.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday. Don't you want to start your Thursday with some poodle snuggles? Mary is not feeling so great. Just feeling kind of weird.
Yeah, I am feeling kind of weird. I don't know, it almost feels like a steroid feeling, like weird, like
jittery? Or?
Yeah, jittery, like inside jittery, but really exhausted overall.
Yeah, she did her therapy and stuff, and then ate some lunch, and then was just like, I feel weird.
And like, I was upstairs working on things, and I was like, I thought I was okay, but I just feel weird. I feel weak. It feels like a cross between like blood sugar issues, which my blood sugar is okay right now. My blood sugar did drop multiple times this morning, so maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever, I guess today I just need to rest.
Well, maybe you'll get through this afternoon lull, and we'll keep pressing on. But welcome to our day, guys. Mary and I got some orders done from our online store this morning.
You conquered the printer.
Yeah. We set up a new Wi-Fi router in our house, and when we did, I had to reset the settings on our printer. And when I did that, it messed up. I have certain print profiles for the art paper that we print Mary's prints on. And when I reset up the printer, the profiles weren't working, and so I printed I did a lot of trial and error trying to get it fixed, and then finally I got it fixed today. So that was defeating, and then it felt like an accomplishment.
Yeah, huge accomplishment. Good work.
We're gonna press on, rest a little bit, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Earlier today, I asked Peter to get my spaghetti squash ready. So he cut it open for me. It can be kind of hard to cut. And I'm actually gonna cook it in the Instant Pot for the first time ever. So we will see how this goes. I believe I'm supposed to put this in. And it said to put them in one on top of the other. Is the lid gonna fit? Interesting. Oh, what? Oh yeah, that fits. Okay. And then you put a cup of water in it. Why is this not? Oops. Wow, I'm really being graceful. All right, let's see here. Cup of water. All right. Okay, and then manual. Okay, we'll see how this goes. One of our deadlines every day is a little bit before 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is when our post office closes, so Peter tries to get to the post office before 5, and so we finish all the orders that we can for the day, and then he goes to the post office. And I'm gonna go check on the spaghetti squash because I just noticed it has obviously been done because it's been more than 5 minutes. Let's go see what it looks like. Okay, it already released the pressure. Oh wow, cool. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to see. Okay, hold on. First, I had to get a new battery and then I dropped this one. So I need to plug that back in. And now we can go check the spaghetti squash and see if it cooked. All right, let's see if it's gonna noodle out. Oh wow. I would say that is finished. Okay, cool. I heard that if you put your head in the freezer, it'll stop you from crying when you're cutting onions. Does that work? I don't know. Maybe it's just because you're stepping away from the onions. I emptied out this one side of the spaghetti squash, and now I'm just noodling it. Just fluffing it up so it's like noodles. And I browned some ground beef, onions, garlic, salt and pepper. That's my go-to seasonings that I use for almost everything. And then I'm just gonna add some of this and put some cheese on top and bake it. Dinner is almost ready.
Woohoo! I'm so excited.
So excited that you're willing to
Wash some dishes.
We were so on top of dishes.
I know, and I got on top of them last night.
You did?
Yeah, it just adds up every day.
It's crazy. Dishes.
We don't have a dishwasher besides these.
And these. But
Yeah.
I mean, mostly.
You know, I was just saying hands in general. I wasn't saying my hands. I mean,
we go through phases where he'll do like 99% of the dishes, and then I do some.
yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, we just kind of trade off on house stuff. I usually am the one who cleans the bathrooms. We share the laundry duties. Now that we're sleeping down here, I feel more like I'm able to do the laundry because I don't have to bring it all down. You know what I mean?
We just view everything as a team.
We do. And I appreciate that. Same as cooking.
True.
You do a lot.
Yeah.
And then I do some, and
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on, you know, like what's going on,
life we're in.
what kind of chapter it is,
Yeah.
but it's better together.
That's true. And if you didn't know, those are the words to that theme song that plays at the beginning of our vlogs. It's better together. Oh, honey, I think we are. Do, 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 do.
Gotcha. Here, I'm gonna do an artsy shot of me putting Parmesan on your food. Here, can you hold the camera for this artsy shot?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, you bring so much joy to my life.
How much would you like?
All of it.
Look, it's snowing. It's Christmas.
Christmas morning. Thank you. Your turn. Number 1, it's cold outside. Number 2, the fireplace makes it so much warmer inside. Well, just the coziness. I'm loving it. Literally, you can see my setup. I have my computer, my backpack, my books out, and I've been sitting there in front of the fireplace working on my sermon tonight, and Mary was upstairs. I think she was doing a lot of cleaning, and she is a rock star. So give a thumbs up for Mary, and I think she's pretty worn out now. And Ollie Boy's outside, so I'm gonna go back out with him. But I thought I'd come on the camera while I'm all bundled up. Okay, back in. Wait, I think we have a drawer for winter hats. Gotta learn where everything goes. And look at the snuggle. The snuggle's going on.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Worn out?
Yeah, I'm worn out. But I was just thinking, like, last night I had.
Whoa, that was quite the burp, Bonesy.
He just drank water, a lot of water.
Yeah.
Last night my lungs started hurting during Bible study, and it kept hurting for a couple hours, and it doesn't hurt today. And I was just thinking how I'm very thankful for that. I was also just reading on Instagram, somebody asked Tiffany Rich, like, what's the hardest part of having CF? And she said the unknowns. And I totally agree with that. Like, just like not knowing what each day, you know, we could go into a lot of different like hard parts about having CF, but just like kind of one of the hard daily things is like just not knowing if tomorrow's gonna be like a great day or a super hard day. It's almost like if I knew, if it was laid out for me, like you're gonna have a good day tomorrow and then 4 bad days, I could kind of plan ahead. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, there are so many unknowns in this journey, and I think that's part of it.
Part of it, but thanks for joining us for all the unknowns of life. But I saw a lot of you guys really like loved the idea of just stopping and dancing in the road.
Yeah.
And I really do think that those are the sorts of things we can do. We do have control over, like making memories. Like, you know, right now we can't, whatever, fill in the blank, we can't do whatever because of my health. But we can make momentary memories, like just that literally took us like
A minute.
Yeah.
Get out of the car and dance in the middle of the road.
But we love doing that sort of stuff, and maybe that's not your thing, but
Yeah.
like that's the sort of thing we love to do. And like, so we're planning this trip to Chicago, and I'm pretty sure I said that with like the opposite of a Chicago accent. Chicago. But we're planning like go to our first ever sushi restaurant, and like that's the event we're gonna do for that day. So we're doing it like realistically.
Yeah.
We're not like we're gonna go to the zoo and go to the amusement park and then we're gonna take a tour of the museum and then we're gonna have sushi. It's like we're doing one thing that day,
Yeah.
you know, and we'll take it as it comes.
And maybe it won't be that day. Maybe it'll be the next day.
Yeah.
But well, yeah.
And if all we can do is dance in the road for a minute.
Yeah. I think that is, like, as I look back on the last, how many years have we been dating? Like 13 years. Like, that is what I've learned in the midst of, like, all the uncertainties, is just treasure the little moments and embrace them and be spontaneous. And yes, you can't, it's hard to make plans and commitments and all of that, but you can make the most of right now.
And I guess
so,
that's a benefit of having CF. It forces you to be spontaneous
yeah.
and enjoy the little things.
All right, guys, thanks for watching today. And as
always,
always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Don't you think we're
And where did he go?
I'm ready for corn chowder.
Gotta love those steroids. Good night, Ollie boy. Oh, you heard us saying it's time for bed, so you got your doggy? Good boy.